have about 30 seconds to get my attention. We film all day. People come out there. We're bored, we're hungry, we're tired, and we got 4 other sharks trying to scoop a deal. You got 30 seconds to make an impression. If you don't make an impression in 30 seconds, it's over. So you've got to go out in the real world and you've got to make a certain amount of money. If you're willing to work hard and you find opportunity, you can get ahead in America. When I sold my first business for $30 million in cash, that was one of those moments, because that was more money than I could have imagined.
I had 5 channels. Then I had the 30 channel package. And that's how I created this whole infomercial space. Is one day I'm watching TV and the screen went dark, and then they put bars up, and that was Discovery Channel. It was dark for 6 hours. And I bought the 6 hours nationwide from Discovery. We paid them $1,000 a day for 6 hours, and that's $365,000 a year. And that was generating tens of millions of dollars in sales. So that was an extremely good media buy, and that was the early days. And then when that contract expired, that time block went from 365, it was a multi-year contract, for $28 million. And it went for $28 million because it was generating tens of millions of dollars in sales.
I knew that women had no good way in which to store their jewelry. And it just came to me like a thunderbolt. And I went home and I drew it. And then I went to my grandfather's wood shop and I made it. That first product was very successful. I made well over $1 million on it. And I started thinking, wow, there's lots of other things I could make. To date, I've created over 400 products and I've generated $500 million in sales.
When I brought FUBU over to Samsung, to the textile division, they were only making jackets, outerwear. Their factories, nothing was happening in the summertime. So I said, well, I have t-shirts and jeans. Can I put the t-shirts and jeans into your factories in the summer when you're not doing much? And they said, no problem. And what happened was their jacket business was about a $40, $50 million business, ended up shrinking because the economy, and the FUBU business became $350 million. And
I started a small rental brokerage company in New York City, and that was the beginning of Corcoran Simone, my first business. 20 years later, I did succeed without him, and I sold my business for $66 million cash.